Hey everybody, it's me, your boy Eli.
It's me, Joe.
And we're live at ComicPalooza one more time here. Hey guys, what am I doing? We got a much more louder crowd going around.
Yeah, I think they're holding a wrestling thing right behind us, I think, right?
Listen, so long as no one brings out a steel chair, I think we'll all be alright.
Yeah, I don't think they're allowed to do that anymore, right?
Well, not to the head, from what I've been told.
So the TV just went out, I think.
Turning it on, man. Alright, so...
Well, yeah, if you explain what we're doing here.
Yeah, I'll explain. So, this is all Daniel's idea, so if you all have an issue, take it with him. He wanted to do a top 10 list in the vein of a very well-known YouTuber named Maximilian Dude. I don't know if you guys seen him. He did like they do like a top 20, top 10 list, and they would just throw whatever and start arguing. Yeah, we did that, and now this is the follow-up to the top 10. So I'm totally okay with you guys coming in and start throwing your opinions on.
I think we did like our top 20 on a video about like a month ago. If you want to go check that out on youtube.com/Geek Centurions. So, you know, that way you sort of see the journey to where we got to our top 10 comic book movies here on the list here.
Some didn't make it. I tried fighting it. Listen, I tried. My man over here is like, okay, hold up. Yeah. Alright, so we got
Look at it away, but I'm going in.
Yeah. So we got Superman 2, Spider-Man 2, The Dark Knight, the recent Batman movie with Matt Reeves,
Logan,
Avengers, Infinity War, Captain America 2. There's a lot of twos going around.
Into the Spider-Verse,
Scott Pilgrim, and Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be like we're gonna be arguing. So, and you guys said you guys are welcome to join in.
Yeah, we're gonna do pretty much debate concrete where we go here. What's number one? What's number two?
It's not gonna be like the end all be all. It's
go for it.
What's up? Can't do it here. I mean, ideally not. My reaction speed is not what it used to be, bro. It's really bad.
Alright, so, I mean, where do you want to start here? I would honestly like to rank what number 5 is, because I feel like when you get a number 5, that's like your litmus test, right? So, like, this is the number 5 pick, right? It's not like the best, but it's also, you know, like right there, right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I feel like Captain America 2 should be at least at number 5. Anybody? My man over here is like, nah, I don't know about that. You okay with that? Okay. I just want to make sure. I just got some people going like this.
Just put that there for right now, so that way we can just kind of know which one's better or not. If it's not
like this is a standing point. Like that'd be right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just to make sure, the image on the left is the top number, right? And then the one on the right is the lower number. So that, you know, whatever's next to Cap is number 6. There.
All right.
To make it a little easier.
I'll let you guys go for it. I threw mine out. You guys go do the rest.
Okay, so this might be a little controversial. I will move Scott Pilgrim to 7. Is that cool? Scott Pilgrim at number 7.
Scott Pilgrim at 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. So so you have like 1 and 2 up here. Like, and as you go down to 10, the one on the inside is going to be 1, like the higher up number, and the one on your right is going to be
the lower number. Yeah.
So kind of like reading the first page, the first.
If anyone has anything to say, like what this one movie should be, you can come up. Yeah, I have no issue.
I mean, you guys fine with putting Scott Pilgrim at number 7? Is that?
I mean, I love the movie, but I would agree it's somewhere below 5.
Yeah, I think I'll be okay. I'll put Scott Pilgrim there.
Okay, Daniel, if you want to look at the list, are you strongly feeling where one movie should go where it shouldn't, or you know?
This is tough because I really like Logan a lot.
I think I got one, and I'm gonna get some hate for this. I'm gonna put The Dark Knight at number 10.
What's
your reasoning?
Yeah, what is the reasoning,
Okay,
by the
so
way?
here's my reasoning. It is a very good movie. It like set the bound, but we have grown past it. We are trying to move away from now the super realistic comic book movie. We're trying to be more like fantastical, more like brightly colored. I feel like
I mean, you
Dark
say
Knight-
that, but we have Matt Reeves' Batman on here, which is still in the same vein of.
You gotta understand,
Sort
the
of
thing about
realistic
Batman,
Batman
compared to Spider-Man, Superman, and all the other stuff that we have here, is that he has no powers and he uses gadgets. So in
But
a
see,
sense, it's still gonna be
and if we're going with that, I say that Batman's a better Batman movie because it shows off a lot more of Batman's skills.
Oh yeah, like you
It's
get to see him
focused
more of
not only is he a good fighter, he's a good detective, and we get that all like nice characterization he has in the movies. That's kind of why I feel more in line to a Matt Reeves Batman. I don't know. Did anyone say anyone out there?
I don't think it should be. I feel like you could maybe. I would argue if you're gonna go that route, I mean, it has to be at least be a 6.
I'm willing to concede at 7. Anyone okay with that?
So you bump Stop Pilgrim to 8? Is that what you're saying? You want to bump Stop Pilgrim to 8?
I think I got. Should we lower down Scott Pilgrim to 8? 7?
Yeah, I would say.
7? Okay, I hear 7. Anyone else?
Well, actually, I would rate it 8 because.
8? Scott Pilgrim is better. Okay, it's better. So you can put it at 8.
Put Stop Pilgrim. You want to put Dark Knight at 8?
Yeah.
Dark Knight goes to 8?
Dark Knight.
Yeah.
All right, you're good. There we go. I love this.
Alright, so I'm going to be the guy to do it. I think Spider-Verse goes at least in top 2. Would anyone disagree with that? Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse?
Look, it's a great movie. I wouldn't agree with it being in the top 2. Probably it's a top 5 Spider-Man movie, maybe, but
Well, definitely top 5 Spider-Man.
yeah, but top 2 of all time, I don't know. Like, what do y'all think? You think Spider-Man should be on 1 too?
No lower than 3? You know what? I'll take that. I will absolutely take that. I will take you down on number 3 for Into the Spider-Verse. So, you know.
What should be in top 2 is Spider-Man 2.
You want Spider-Man 2 in the top 2?
That should be in top 2.
Okay,
Yeah.
I saw my man right here. Like, just give a face. You have a reason to disagree with? Thank you. That's what I've been telling him.
You gotta understand, like, Spider-Man 2, like, yeah, we had some superhero movies before, like, the Cancel Fantastic Four, Captain America, Phantom, although like, stuff that no one remembers. But Spider-Man 2 helped popularize superhero movies, so.
I would say like that was Blade or like maybe
X-Men,
like
for
X-Men,
example.
yeah. That's a good point. So would you say it's not up there but a little bit lower? So you put Spider-Verse above.
Oh, you said you put it above Spider-Man.
Oh, you put it above Spider-Verse.
I can live with that. Yeah. Top 5, I can live with that.
Yeah, alright. Spider-Man 2 at number 5, so we'll push back Captain America here. Captain America will go number 6. And then, alright. I think we're sort of laying down the land here. I mean, something's got to go 9 and 10, though. I feel like we got to put something down there.
Like, I'm gonna see how the audience react to this. For 9 and 10, let's go ahead and put Superman 2 there.
You want to put Superman in the 9 to 10 spot?
And Superman 2, and that's Superman 1.
You know, General Zod, you know, before Zod, all that stuff. Right?
Everyone agree with that?
I think. No, I don't think there's any
John
objection.
Snow over there looks like he doesn't agree. What other movies we had in the past? Okay, so we had to argue this for the top 10. I know that at least number 11 was Black Panther.
Yes, Black Panther we had to put at number 11 at that point.
I argued hard. I argued hard, guys. I argued hard. I know my man over here is like, brother. I agree. But these two, I'm being jumped. I couldn't do much.
I will admit,
I was the Iron Man
we
and
also
Winter Soldier situation.
we did have a bit of a rule too. We could only nominate one movie per franchise. That's why I think what is it? We picked like Captain America, Civil War, because it's like.
Really like a bunch of Batman and super.
Yeah, because we didn't want to.
Hey, listen, I'll be honest. I argue for Lego Batman to be on the list. I think it's probably better than.
And I tell you once again,
One of these
I
Batman
like
movies.
Lego Batman. It's a funny movie. I will watch it again, definitely. But I don't think it's top 10 worthy.
We had this discussion before. I won't have it again. Lego Batman deserves to be somewhere. All right.
All right. Any thoughts? Any opinions? So the ones at the bottom are the ones we haven't ranked yet.
So we got Batman, Batman, we got Logan, Infinity War, and then Guardians 2, right?
And 2, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna give Guardians 2 number 10.
I think that's fair. I think out of all the movies on the list, we probably would get number 10, I think.
I really tried hard to get Guardians 3 in there, but these two just, again, like...
No, don't get me wrong, I like Guardians 3.
I was thinking of you guys. I was thinking of like these guys would want to hear this.
Oh, alright, yeah, trying to play for the crowd, try to get their, alright.
Is it too late to change? Because I was considering Tobey Maguire Spider-Man going down to 8. Is that okay? Or is it too late to change?
I mean,
this is an ever-evolving list. If you think, so what's the argument about?
Yeah, you can come up, man. You can come up. Don't worry.
We got 30 minutes left to spare. You can debate us all.
Yeah. No. So what's your reasoning though?
Well, I think Tobey Maguire is considered as one of the great actors who portrays Peter Parker well. I mean, he's the OG. Of course, it's based on. Portrays very well based on the Spider-Man comics and getting great off and all that and all the stuff. So that's why he's the OG. That's my
So
opinion.
you think you should go up?
Yeah, a little upper. So I was thinking 7. Is that okay? So,
Oh, he's at 5.
right?
Yeah, we have Spider-Man 2 at 5. So
Yeah.
I mean, if you're arguing to go up, then
But it's okay. It's okay.
yeah, I think
I
that's.
mean, if we do, then we gotta slide some stuff up. That's what I'm saying.
We didn't get Spider-Man 2 to top 2, but Logan, I think it should go up at least.
I was about to say, I think Logan goes at least in the top 2. That's such a dramatic story. I mean, whatever you feel about, I guess, how Deadpool 3 sort of. I know people have opinions about like how they do that ending for Logan, but either way, I mean, Logan is still like one of those.
You can't touch that.
Yeah, like
You can't touch that
I
movie.
mean, to be fair, like, it's not the same Wolverine that we see in the Deadpool and Wolverine.
No,
That was a different variant.
Yeah, and I subscribe to that, right? I'm like, okay, like that makes sense. That doesn't really
I don't know, man. Just the way they treated that body at the beginning of the movie seems very disrespectful to me.
I mean, it's Deadpool. He's gonna disrespect dead bodies, dude. I mean, just be happy he didn't, do something else with that body, all right?
I'm saying he probably did. If you know Deadpool, he probably did.
Jesus Christ. Good Lord.
Listen, Lady Death is just like a bunch of skeleton right now. I mean, he's down for it. He's down for it.
Deadpool has something in there. I mean, Thanos saw something in Death, so
I mean, yeah.
All right, so we
Can I
have
say
a
something?
bit of.
No.
I'm still mad at Deadpool because, I mean, he has a big mouth. I can't believe he ended up Chris Evans, Human Torch, getting killed by. Yeah, I still.
in his defense, he actually did say this
But
thing.
I mean, yeah, he's still the Fantastic Four That's one of the great movies I like. I know it's cheesy in my opinion, but
I'm just surprised they got Chris Evans back for that movie.
yeah, exactly.
I was just like, oh, I thought you were done, bro.
I mean, if you want, you're doing it for a bit, you know. I mean, I respect that.
Like, aren't you doing a movie with like Pedro Pascal and Dakota Johnson? Like right now, like there's a movie right now that's just those three in like a love triangle, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a movie we should have had a long time ago.
All right, so we have to decide, I guess, you know, the other two aspects that we have, Matt Reeves' Batman and Infinity War.
Okay, so who here thinks that Matt Reeves' Batman is better than like Dark Knight? No one. Okay, just me. All right.
Yeah.
It's
So
tough to say.
Kevin Smith over there was like, brother, no.
What are you talking about? What's all about?
Yeah. You think we should bump it up? But then what would you bring down?
I can take this mic
Yeah,
down.
go for it. Go for it.
Take it.
Yeah, yeah. I love the communication back and forth, man. Come on.
So, all right.
Well, first off, I want to talk top two. That's right. I think Logan's one, but I think you got to put Infinity War at two.
Interesting.
Okay.
Because I assume someone would at least have argued Dark Knight goes to, but I mean,
But I would also put Spider-Man 2 and Dark Knight 3 and 4, and then reshuffle, kind of shift up from there.
Okay.
All right.
I mean,
All right. Here's it, man. Let's see how you guys think about this.
yeah, Infinity War goes number
You gotta
2.
respect Spider-Man 2 and Dark Knight. I mean, that paved the way for everything else that came after it.
Yeah,
for
no, I
Marvel
get it.
and
So,
DC.
like, probably what? You know, I could keep Dark Knight 4, Spider-Verse, or Spider-Man 2 at 3. Is that?
They go Spider-Verse at 5, right there.
I mean, and then what? I guess by process of elimination, Matt Reeves' Batman goes 8, right?
I would put it ahead of Scott Pilgrim. Like, Scott Pilgrim at 8.
I like it at 6 too. I think it's a really, I really love the Batman.
So I mean,
Well, he's arguing for Matt Reeves at 6.
I think that's
Yeah, I mean, it's 6 or 7 is okay, but I would put it at 6. But I really think.
Anybody have thoughts on this?
Split 1 and 2.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 1 and 2 we can everyone agree, 100%.
So you know, he's asking, he's putting Infinity War 1, Logan 2.
That was the one thing that made it unique to itself, wasn't it? Yes. It was very much a Thanos story, so therefore he had to win.
Did you say that it's World War II? It's World War II.
No, because the ending of Logan is like him realizing the importance of what he has.
What's at 9? What was that at 9?
Superman 2.
Superman 2.
I've argued for Superman 1, but no one, but these two are like, no, 2.
Well, I mean, 2 is more iconic than 1.
I'd
mean,
put
let's be
Superman 2
honest,
ahead of
right?
Scott Pilgrim.
I'm a little confused. So wait, 1 and 2 is the highest, or
Yeah, 1 and 2 is highest.
One being the very
okay,
best.
Yeah, it's a typical top 10,
I
right?
got a little confused.
Yeah.
I was putting Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man the best, actually, not the
Yeah.
most. Okay, I'm sorry. I
Also,
made a
think
mistake.
of it as S tier, A tier, and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
I did take this from the tier maker thing. So, I mean, all right. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of vibing with the list right now. I mean, you guys think there's anything you want to change?
So everything seems okay to me. I just don't agree with Logan being number 2.
I mean, I'm kind of on that. I'm on the same assessment. I feel like Logan was so unique to itself that
I mean, but I was gonna say, like, I might argue for Infinity War because it is just, it's the culmination of the MCU up until that point. Like, again, the villain wins. The magnitude of Infinity War is just massive. I mean, we didn't put Endgame on here because at the end of the day, Endgame doesn't work unless you have Infinity War. You know?
yeah.
So at the end of the day,
I
Infinity
still
War.
remember like that one time in the theater. This guy behind me was like, "Please don't kill Black Panther. Please don't kill Black." We just got him, and then he goes into death, and I'm like, "Sorry, buddy."
I had friends in college, and I know one of them was very like meh on the MCU, but him watching Infinity War was like, oh my god, like that was amazing. You know, I think
that's
the
one of
movie
the
has that effect on people who aren't even that interested in comic book movies. You gotta admit that.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So remember, like on Twitter, some guy like goes on a tweet, like someone carrying a guy on a motorcycle, like the moving bed to their ambulance, saying like someone fainting watching Infinity War, and it's like, oh, it's that serious now.
I heard people like literally just I mentioned Black Panther crying, but like just everyone crying over pictures, and I'm pretty sure it'll be back. It's just,
Oh yeah, I still remember like parents who video record their kids crying, and why you're crying? The Spider-Man died. And it's like, that's so mean, but it's kind of funny to watch.
right? The tears of a child will make anyone laugh. As fucked up as that sounds.
All right, so I mean,
There's nothing much I could say. I mean, does anyone have any thoughts? Any like maybe move this around? Anyone? Or is everyone just kind of like, that's pretty solid?
Flip
Kevin?
8 and 9. 8 and 9 needs to flip.
8 and 9 each to flip.
You know what? I'll get that.
So Pilgrim goes to 9 versus
Superman 2? Anyone? No love for Superman 2? No Scott Pilgrim?
Scott Pilgrim's great, but Christopher Reeve is Superman anything. Even
That's true.
the first two films.
My man, come on. I know you want to say something. Come on.
we got it. We got the mic.
This is an open forum right now. This is a podcast.
Okay,
open
and
forum.
so again, so you're saying put Superman above Scott Pilgrim?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna disagree.
Oh. Okay.
Only because I feel like Scott Pilgrim was incredibly inventive and in what's the word I'm looking for? Like it pioneered a lot of different things.
Innovative.
Innovative.
Yeah,
It's a really innovative movie. You have a comic book movie that is based in the book but has callbacks to the game and has all of that integrated in the film, along with having a good story, different villains, and a really good working system. Like it's a really Superman 2. It's a wonderful movie and it's iconic. It's iconic, but then what do you value? Do you value iconic versus industrial?
Okay, that's fair. Then I'm gonna throw this out.
I'll
to
let you guys argue that.
Okay, I'm gonna give you this. You gotta remember, this Scott Pilgrim movie was made before the book was even done.
Well,
But the book was still going. Yeah,
The book was still going.
going.
So this is you can argue that this movie is a uniqueness to itself compared to the book.
Yeah, you could.
I mean, yeah, because if I recall correctly, there was the alternative ending where Scott gets with knives instead of a knife. But
That never should happen.
yeah, because I mean, handcuff.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean to tell me Scott Pilgrim is supposed to be a piece of shit? Yes, he's supposed to be this likable.
Yeah,
That's the idea. That's the point of the movie.
not the hero.
Oh man.
Okay, I mean, so.
Yeah, no, but I see what you're saying. But if we're talking about iconic, you're right. Superman should go above Scott.
Okay, you got that, man. You heard it. You all right? He's like, I don't feel like arguing. I just want to make sure this list is right.
Yeah, we need to hammer it out and get the fine details. Obviously, this isn't the list of all lists.
I mean, if you want it to be, you can.
Yeah, start posting it online. This is the best list ever. Tweet it.
No, it's called repost. We call it X now.
Nah, I still put it in.
Like, you can't care what the billionaire says. He's still going to Twitter.
I mean, if Musk wants to pay me like money to tell him that, he can. You know, I'm willing.
I'm willing to sell my soul for this much money.
Yeah, you know, it's worth it, right?
And not to go to every ComicPalooza ever.
Yeah, pretty much, right? So, alright, so just to read down the list. 1 is Infinity War.
Yeah, so we got the Thanos wins movie.
Yeah.
The Old Man Logan should stay in the ground. Man, MJ deserved better.
Wow, alright.
We got the Batman as James Bond. We got Puerto Rican Spider-Man, my boy. We got El Grande Americano 2. Definitely not Chad Gable. That's for the wrestling fans out there.
Wow, alright. So, I mean, sure. I guess.
The best detective movie ever. No, I'm not just kidding. Superman Dose. And Scott Pilgrim, yes, he's the bad guy, that's the point. And Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Electric Boogaloo, which should have been called. Come on. If you're going to do like all those musical references, you got to do that.
I think James Gunn would love to do that. It's You know, they already had the volume 1 naming
Yeah.
start.
True. Yeah. All right. I think. I mean, unless you guys have anything to say, I think we can just call it a day. Anybody? No.
I'm actually surprised no one's actually sort of like brought up like any other movies that weren't on this list.
They
like,
did. It's called Black Panther.
Well, I mean, no, I'm talking about like other movies.
Yeah, you forgot to put in Hellboy.
Yeah, we didn't forget to put Hellboy. Like, I argued to put Men in Black too, because like technically Men in Black is a comic movie. It's based on a comic books by Malibu Comics. But most people won't remember that. Except it's like a real nerd like this guy right here.
Road to Perdition is also comic.
Oh, that's right. He is right. Like, I'm surprised no one argued for like a manga movie or something like that.
I mean, well, I feel like
I haven't seen him, but like I know Agent Tomorrow was like for this.
Yeah.
also like let's be honest here. What manga? stuff out
Edge of
there?
Tomorrow probably.
Yeah, but like,
Like, the only way I could think of that could be on the list is the Alita Battle Angel. Because every other one,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, no one wants to talk about Dragon Ball Evolution, right?
What's up?
So what was the argument against having none of the Deadpool? How did those get added in the top 10?
Oh.
we in the first part of the video, we were just coming up with movies off the top of our head. So
There was about a point that we forgot a movie. Like there was a point where we all three was like as soon as the end it was like, guys, we forgot about Hellboy 2.
yeah.
It was like whatever came to your head immediately. So yeah,
Is
so
that true that the comic book movie market is saturated though? Technically, right?
There's like a bunch, like Sin City. I think I'm gonna put it on.
Oh yeah, Sin
we
City.
forgot
I
about
mean,
Sin City. Is there any movie that you wish was up here? Anybody?
Blade.
Blade?
Oh yeah, no, we
yeah.
definitely forgot about Blade.
Blade.
No, we did put Blade up there. I'm pretty sure we did.
No, actually, I was thinking of an idea, so we got through this list quickly. How about we pull up the video and show like what was our top 20 initially?
We ain't got that kind of Wi-Fi reception, brother.
no, I remember most of the movies. So yeah, like I think we had Blade, we had Black Panther, and Men in Black 2. You brought up Flashpoint, not the Flash movie, but the animated
That's the
Flashpoint.
Flash, like the DC animated movie, the Flashpoint.
I already mentioned Lego Batman. I wanted that on the list.
Yeah, and I forgot about the other Batman movie. What's it called?
Master of the Phantasm.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, again, like a lot of these were just like we have to like narrow it down to
They
like.
really didn't want to put any of the animated Batman movies on there. I wonder why.
Like we have an animated Spider-Man up here.
Yeah, but like, I'm just saying.
But like that's what I was saying. Like the thing about it was like we had to make I mean, you watch that the first video, but we were talking about like the rules we had to set for this because like we couldn't put like one like Spider-Man, one of each Spider-Man movies on there. Like there's 6 different, 7 now because they're making 4. John Burton's announced.
Yeah, Punisher in the new Spider-Man movie. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Wonder what they'll do with that. And like you have like how many Batman movies? So we kind of had to like narrow down the list because like if we just include all of them, you'd be seeing nothing but Batman and Spider-Man. Which, funny enough, that's what we kind of got right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, we brought it down to 4 at least, so not oversaturated.
We had like 3 Spider-Man movies if you count Avengers.
Well, I mean, Spider-Man's not the main character in Infinity War. It's really Thanos.
And Civil War. Civil War 2. That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't want to argue what is or what will count. No. But I think we're good.
Thank you guys have another 15 minutes.
I mean, if you guys want us to keep going, we can. If not, we can.
I'm actually.
Make the list that you guys wanted to be on. What was the hill you guys were willing to die on before y'all got here?
I mean, again, like I said, Lego Batman. Again, it's like I think it's the perfect Batman movie. Yes, it's Legos, but like at the end of the day, it's Batman in the point of time where, because every other Batman movie
It's also the only time we get like a really good movie with Robin.
Exactly, and you get, yeah, exactly. It's like it's something that I think every Batman fan should want. We got to the point of Batman's story arc where he has the Bat family. We haven't had that in any live-action Batman movie since, I guess, Batman and Robin. But I mean, I'm talking about Batman and Robin. So.
Have you seen Merry Little Batman on Amazon?
I have
No,
not.
I
That
have
is a
not.
very good special.
Yeah.
A fun little special. You guys haven't seen it?
No, I haven't.
It's up. If you have Amazon Prime, get on that. Maybe not now, but for holiday season, it's a great holiday special.
I like you just gave me an excuse to wait to watch it.
Wait for the holidays, you know?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's like what, 4 months, 5, 6 months from now.
It's just a personal rule of mine not to watch Christmas specials until the holiday comes in.
Christmas in
Yeah.
July, bro.
But yeah, like,
It's just like, yeah, that's a good reason.
Just travel down to Australia. It's winter there, you know?
I'm pretty sure you'll still find some snow up in the Rockies somewhere, just to make yourself feel, make a nice little hospital bill. I mean, my main thing was to put like Into the Spider-Verse, just because like I feel like that one was just one of the best movies that's been
Well,
out.
what's one that didn't make the list?
One that didn't make the list. Hard for me to like. Well, I guess Superman 1. That was for me. I feel like Superman 1 should have been up there. But you guys kept arguing, no, you gotta put Superman 2, and Zod, Neil before Zod, and all this. And I'm like, just Superman 1 is just timeless. It's there. You guys are like, no, 2. I'm like, alright.
I think one of us accidentally mentioned the new Superman movie coming out. It's like, well, that hasn't come out yet. We can't rank that.
no, I politely asked if you have a movie that's going to be when it comes out. But you said no, it has to come out first.
I mean, Heath Roy hasn't even been out at the point of this, where we're at right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a month from now.
So, yeah.
Maybe we'll talk about that. If it's,
I mean, Danny, what about you? Is there a movie on the list that you wanted but it didn't make the top 10?
Let's see, maybe.
it can't be Flashpoint.
I wouldn't be my point. I don't remember what else I said.
Where's
Well-
Iron Man?
Right,
We did put Iron Man
we
up
did
there.
put
We put Iron Man in
Man.
the top 20.
Yeah, it was on the chopping block. I don't know what was the reason. I completely forgot.
I don't remember.
You know what it is? I think we were just sort of like we were like at a point where like we're adding too many MCU movies, so we got to pick one out. I think that's what it was.
You can't have a top 10 list and it being like just top 10 MCU movies. That'd
That
be
seems a
like
little biased, right?
very biased. I just thought of it now. Technically, we could put Persepolis up there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we want to be like that kind of guy. Just like put like the.
It is a graphic novel.
It's a graphic
Yeah,
novel books,
yeah.
yeah.
But I feel like when we talk about comic books, we kind of are talking about superheroes. At the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
Or just, you know.
We read through that list because I can't remember anything right now. That was,
I think there's definitely one I remember on the top of my brain. I don't want to say it because the list is circulating.
Yeah, so for certain.
if you want to attack us for not putting those up there, you can.
Yeah, so for certain, this is our top, what we think was the top 10 movies of the list we made, but here's the others that didn't make the cut. V for Vendetta,
Yeah.
300, Zack Snyder's Justice League, let's see, Iron Man, Watchmen,
Oh yeah, Watchmen was on the I know.
let's see, I know he wanted Guardians 3, he argued for Guardians 1, I argued for Guardians 2.
Yeah, it was a real battle there. Yeah, I remember that.
My leg fell asleep. I cannot stand up. Ugh.
I think that's
Ah.
about it right now.
Yeah, no, I mean,
We didn't mention Black Panther, did we?
yeah, we
We
said
had
that.
an argument about like, do we want to put Black Panther 1 or 2? I said 1.
Yeah, I think the reasoning we came to that conclusion was just as emotional as Black Panther 2 was, like it like half the emotion is because of the fact that it's got the right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we kind of went with 1 because it's just like it worked as what it was. You know,
Ah, they said that's a foot.
you really got to figure that out.
Okay, I pull up the rest of the list. So yeah, like we added Black Panther, let's see, Man in Black, The Incredible Hulk.
Right, you were arguing that. I was trying to say Ang Lee's Hulk.
Like, Ang Lee's Hulk,
It's cheesy, but like
yeah, you got the cinematography down for the whole cheesy, like all the panels pumping out and stuff, like a comic book.
Like,
Which I thought was very cool.
there were so many times in that movie that I'm like, that is just really cool. Like when they're fighting in the sky with like lightning bolts, I was like, that is a really cool comic panel. Just in a very like in a movie that like, let's be honest, should probably made farther down the line. That is our name. It should have been.
I mean, you have to like the Abomination, like in the Incredible Hulk, man. Like he worked hard to make it look so phony, like you see the and everything.
Yeah, but he didn't look like the Abominable. Oh God, let's
Sorry,
take a
it's stupid little
picture.
face on his head.
Yeah, look how better he looks in She-Hulk.
I haven't finished it, but I don't know.
He looked good.
He does look more comic accurate than
Yeah.
She-Hulk.
I hope we're not bringing up the fact we had Zack Snyder's Justice League on the list.
Batman sees Superman to the director's cut. Director's cut.
we talked to him. He has a dislike for Zack Snyder.
I don't have a dislike for Zack Snyder. I like watching him 300. You know, I like his other movies. Just his take on the DC universe was just not really optimal. You know.
There's like a lot of awkward scenes.
Listen. I'll say this: when we were watching the Snyder cut, the moment those ladies were singing to Aquaman, I could see this man's head turning in so many directions. I thought it was not possible.
I mean, you know, it's.
This man is a film student. He studied editing. He looked at that movie and was like,
well,
no,
I mean,
no.
just at the end of the day, that you know, Zack's cut of Justice League, and realistically, it's not his true original cut. First of all, and second of all, I mean, it's 4 hours, man. Like, I'm sorry, like that's a little too much even for me. I watched Lawrence of Arabia for like a school project. That was 3 hours long, dude.
And it was nothing but sand.
Yeah. World War I, man. That's crazy. But
That wasn't so nice, wasn't it?
history teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had the same history teacher, and I was like, all right, he did make you do that too.
Like, if you watch something cooler, though.
Yeah, I watched Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
That was a good. That was a real good movie.
I really fumbled the ball there.
Yeah. I mean, that's not much I could say. Anyone have any comments? Any concerns? Oh, go for it. Dude. Could you speak up? Yeah.
Sorry, we have a microphone up here that
Yeah.
we can take.
Here you go.
Can you speak into the mic?
I think you're talking about how since people look at 2 parts, right?
To make it more fleshed out.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I think. Yeah, you're right.
You're right. I think it probably would have done better that way.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think that was the original plan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But then, you know.
Well, it was a two-parter, and then they didn't get to do part 2.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, I get that. I completely understand that. It's just,
Yeah.
you know, at the end of the day, I think it's still not what you really wanted. Because again, it was those 2 movies. So realistically, the Snyder Cut is just one long extended version of that original Justice League movie that came out with all his quirks in it.
Yeah.
I remember that we actually did argue about that with the clip of Spider-Verse. You wanted Into the was it?
No, I think you guys wanted Across the Spider-Verse. Or was it?
You wanted Across the Spider-Verse, but I'd argue you should put it Into because we're left with a cliffhanger that's not resolved to this day, and we're not seeing that movie until maybe another 2 more years.
No, I remember.
I still remember that video you sent me of that one dude in Mexico or whatever being so pissed. He goes, I don't know, America!
No, I mean, no, and I think at the end of the day, that was a good point, because as much as Across the Spider-Verse is a good movie, like, we can't really, like, the cliffhanger and the fact that we have, you know, the third one coming out beyond Spider-Verse, what, there are 2 years, right, you said?
Yeah, something like that.
We can't really exactly judge that sort of thing, and I think that's part of the reason why we had a lot of 2 movies, because, like, at the end of the day, they have,
I just not realized we're both like Mexicans. All 3 of us are Mexicans. We did not put Blue Beetle up there at once.
Listen, I love Blue Beetle, but, like, it's not worth close to the top 10. I'm sorry.
Like, it's a fun movie. I like the little nods to our culture and stuff, but yeah, I don't even know if it would be top 20.
George Lopez can't make that movie top 10, I'm sorry. As much as I love him. It's not in the top 10. Maybe in the top 20.
I don't even know if I would put it top 20 myself.
Oh, really? Top 25 maybe?
Maybe? I love the middle of that movie. The beginning and the end were a little too much for me. I just really love that middle half where it's like just George Lopez being like, listen, we're Mexican. It's tough for us. So we can make it through. That's what we're Mexicans, not Mexicans.
That's the joke from the show.
Yeah. All right, 5 minutes. I think we're all good, right? You guys have anything you want to add? Anything, comments? No? All right. Thank you for joining us. We had a fun time with you. I'm glad you guys were able to join us on this. If you enjoyed what you heard, we do have social medias at Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Geek Centurions. On Instagram, you find a link to all podcasts and sites. We're officially part of like Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora. You'll also find links to YouTube for all you. So this is all video based. Obviously, we're going to put the audio version out there. For our audience out there, we want to put a face and voice. And yeah, we'll happily take any form of support. Thank you guys. It's been me and boy Eli.
Be Joe.
Be Daniel.
And thank you for having us again. We'll hope to see you guys next year.